us. Stand up. Elon Musk's parents were rich. I don't know why people even carry that man on your head. The man is racist. His parents were rich. They had an emerald mine in South Africa. Exploitation of our own people, of black people. Like, there's no ethical billionaire in the world. Not Rihanna, not Beyonce, not nobody. Stop kiss-assing rich people that don't give a fuck about whether you live or die next tomorrow, as long as it's not affecting their bank account. We need to band together and focus on ourselves. People that are talking about splitting the country, how do you think, where the fuck do you people think the government spawns from? Do you think the government is just some evil entity somewhere? Our society is consistently producing these evil people because our society itself is so fucking evil. Schools are not free from corruption. Even in the family, the power dynamics in the nuclear family of Nigeria is so fucked. Everybody is power hungry, money hungry, and selfish and greedy as fuck. Everybody's ready to step on everybody to get to some useless goal that is not attainable. From a group of people that came from communism to now glorifying capitalism, I don't know how you guys think capitalism is ever going to work in our favor. It has never worked in our favor. Until you people realize that we are the commodity. We as black people, number one, we are the commodity. Our resources are the commodity. And if you're now poor as a black person, your labor is a commodity. We're literally fighting for minimum wage, I believe, 30,000 naira. Imagine 30,000 naira per month. Meanwhile, a bag of rice is 80k. Let's be so fucking for real. Let us be so fucking for real. Please, I don't know what kind of delusion, what kind of sleep we're sleeping, but it's time to wake the fuck up. Churches are still making money, even in this recession. Offering, people are still going to church to be giving offering at 10% of it. God is not coming to save you. Rapture is not coming. You are making the rapture happen by doing all this nonsense, sitting back down and going to be praying. Prayer is not going to help. I'm sorry if you're religious, cry. It's not going to do nothing. Your forefathers have been praying to the same colonialist God that they brought them all these years, and Nigeria has only gotten consistently worse. Please, let's stop all this mumu behavior. I'm sick and I'm tired. Celebrities will not save you. They will not. In fact, they will throw you inside the fire if it's going to increase 1-0 in their bank account. I was on live.
I'm highly disappointed of Nigerian government because the Nigerian government were highly disappointed in them due to foreseen circumstances. Definitely, I'm one of those people who are proving people should die in coronavirus is more better than people should die in hungers. Hunger kills more than coronavirus because some people are less privileged. Due to foreseen circumstances that I said it, some people are less privileged, which they are based on daily pay, which are not even based on salaries. But our government thinks that the lockdown is the best solution to coronavirus, and proving it to an extent and to the levels of alacrity that if someone die in coronavirus, it's more efficient to die in hunger. Because some people will be at indoor. There's no way to make our own life.
I can listen to him all day. Just for him to begin to give me that motivation as he's trying to get the word out. It's the passion. The passion. He knows what he wants to, but language barrier there, you will say, right? But he still got it out. I can listen to him all day. No joke. Going forward, ladies and gentlemen, leaving behind the argument of who will do what or not, the Gen Z are seeing more because they are more educated than the generation before them. You need to understand this. The only problem is that you have a society where this generation has been exposed to its destructive narratives that takes their concentration away from what really matters, what affects them. But there are some among them that are not totally and completely distracted by all the normal nuances or youthful exuberance, as they will say. They are still young. You are still young. You don't understand. You won't understand. You are still young. There are young people that you can't say that to because they know better than you. I love it when they speak out like that. The internet fits the information they need, and they have the capacity to read more. Nobody is coming to save anybody. True that. If you are from Africa, you are the commodity. If you come poor, your labor is the commodity. Your labor is what they are trading. That's deep. Somebody spotted that. Because you are in the hands and at the mercy of, I don't know, confused, lost, kleptomaniac criminals. You remember Uju Kennedy? She's the Minister for Women Affairs in Nigeria. Oh, I'm not going to say much about her background, okay? But something just happened. See, about 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, Uju Kennedy angrily stormed a venue where women were having an event, and she said the organizers were using the name of the Nigeria Ministry of Women Affairs without her approval. So she disrupted it and ended the event. It said they were imposters. That must never happen again. It seems not everybody listened to Uju. Uju took another turn just yesterday. This time around, she took time to lecture those people there why she would not take any nonsense from anybody who did not receive a permission to use. It's illegal, she said. Would you again, if you don't mind?
Official photographer, please, could you raise your hand? I need to know. Your Excellency, ma'am. Please, maybe you remove the face mask for this.
Women are first to organize anything that I'm not aware of. You try it next time, I will come here and I get you people disgrace. Sorry about this, sirs. Ma'ams, forgive me. I know what I am going through in this country. For a while, this is all we keep on organizing. And a few weeks ago, there was hunger protest. And they talk about peace and security. Women are not empowered. Children are suffering. Nigerians are suffering. But we waste money all the time in frivolous things that don't make sense. I am sorry. Many people may misunderstand me, but I am ready to be misunderstood. I am ready to be tortured. I am ready. I don't want to break down here. This is it. I have changed the narratives. I said, no program without empowerment. The women, you're talking about peace and security. With poverty, how can you solve it? You keep talking, you're doing workshop, you're doing this, you're doing that. With poverty, where are we heading to? And how do we solve that poverty? By directing monies to the wrong channels and don't make any impact on the humans. On those people you want them to change and give you peace. And I've changed narratives. I said that don't do any program without empowerment. I was meant, UNICEF has come to me, we've changed the work plan, we've made it to favor the children that they will benefit. This my woman, Mrs. Eunice, Beatrice, would have done the same, but she was sick. She was not feeling well. Then, why do something? At least if they had come to me, I would have told them how to get these things. Okay, I know. How to get it organized so that it will favor our people. They give money in the ministries. It is used for travels, programs, nothing that will impact the nation. But if you hear the amount of money government gives out to ministries, you will be shocked. Why should it continue like that? Why should we fold our hands and these things will continue? Who do you think will save you? It's you that will save yourself. Let them call me names. Troublemaker, madwoman. I'm ready to take it. But you see that brick wall, I'm going to break it. Even if it takes me using my head to break it, I'll break it. That is one thing I'm assuring you people. Because this is what Mr. President wants. He wants to move the nation forward. That is why he went through all the risks to come up there. Let it not happen again. And you, come. Look at her. Mrs. Beatrice, you see this lady, you have to look into her matter. I'm going to tell my ministry to look into her matter. Listen, she's an Igbo woman, though. Don't think I'm maltreating anybody. I know the facts I am making. Because it's not today I told them, you can't bring 100 and something million, you use it and do program. My people, that is the fact. I am not lying. 100 and something million is used for programs. And I said, always cut it into two. Use half and empower the women. Then use half and do whatever program you want to do. Let it not be that I'm coming here to block everybody. This one, Jagara come out. You and women will be angry with you. You don't have right to tell them to divert money. That is why I'm sure she's sneaking behind me to do this. Try it again. Let it happen again. I will disgrace them and disgrace myself. Oh, I'm not going to disgrace them alone. I will disgrace myself and there will be no program. Anywhere I hear it, even if I'm not invited, I will come there. So I'm sorry if I've embarrassed anyone. I am sorry if I've misbehaved. I always apologize for the ones I did before, the one I'm doing now, and probably the one I will do tomorrow. Forgive me, please. You guys can go. All right. Now I'm laughing. My heart is heavy. Now I'm laughing. My heart is heavy, but I will calm down. I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm sorry because the way I'm moving, I will have to continue apologizing and apologize, and I'm ready to be doing and apologizing. But forgive me, please. Okay. Country Representative, UN Women, Mrs. Beatrice Enyong. It's not a laughing matter, although I'm laughing, but I've made my point. Because when you hear next time and you see my action, always remember what I said today. That's why I didn't do anything. I just had to speak about it. But still forgive me, please, everyone. Members of diplomatic corps, royal fathers, representatives, thank you, everyone. When we talk about peace and security, most times we do more of policies. If you come to my office, you see piled up of policies without any action, without any achievement. Now, paper we go chop. Is it paper we are going to chop? We don't need these things. The situation of the country right now, these are not things that we need. We need action. That is what we need. We need to attack it raw to solve our problems. And all hands must be on deck for us to achieve this. So anybody hatching any ulterior motive should please deviate from it because you're not going to achieve anything. You're not going to achieve anything. Now, if we talk about peace and security, I feel that if women are empowered, when you empower a woman, you have empowered 20 people. And when a woman is empowered, and that shows it goes down to the children, they'll be able to go to school, they'll be able to do a lot of other things. And when they're able to do these things, you've eliminated out-of-school children, which is part of our problem with security. You've eliminated early marriages because the woman will be able to stand firmly. You've given her a voice. She could say to the husband, I am sorry, I don't want my child to get married this early. And the husband will listen because she's empowered. Number 3, you will cut down on issues of GBV because most times 70% of what causes problems in the home is give me, and the woman is
nuisance lele.
I hear say she be lawyer. If you want to know a country that has a future, pay attention to the characters representing the government. One of the talents discovered by Tinubu when he told all of us that he won't reveal all his strategy here. Remember, then when he finally released his strategy, you have Buju.
I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the 3 of us running. So they will spy on me. So you will have a limited answer here today. Another day you can bring me back. But that's part of what I do.
A minister that is representing a supposed government who was supposed to have a manifesto, and part of that manifesto, they will develop a policy. A minister that should come in and say, this is the direction we are going to go. But she kind of wants us to know what we already know or already knew. So she's like, they always organize seminar, stealing money. I told them, I'm not here to block anybody. I'm not here to block anybody from shopping. I said, okay, instead of using 100 and something million, Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they talk like Agbero, Iya Alagbo, Sisi Alagbo, somewhere in Itale or Italapo, Imijebode, or one Sisi Alagbo somewhere under Bridge Iwo. And I heard she's a lawyer or a complete Agbero, but that's not even the only thing. Madam Minister, didn't you present any policy everybody have to follow? So she said, I told them that they should be doing it into two. You know the way me and you will talk and say, Jima, these people are so wicked, though. And Jima will be like, Mayego, I swear, Nigerian politicians are very wicked. At least I'm not really against them stealing. But maybe they use small part of the money to give to people. What do you think, Jima? As well, Mayego. And nobody say make them not steal. But maybe they try to do something. You know, when me and you are talking. That's not policy. That's just a way chat. And between me and Jima, we don't create solution. Even if, if you steal like, Baba, say if you steal like, let's say, 100 billion, and you use 40 billion or 50 billion, even if you use 60 billion to build road, to build school, to build hospital, to shake any you are still okay with 10 billion. Jima, you know that. And Jima will be like, so these people are just wicked. They are not wicked. They are not. That's how the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria speaks. I told them, I am not here to block anybody. I am just here to say, instead of using 100 and something million for a seminar, empower women. Cut it into two. Have the empowerment. In Nigeria today, people are hungry, especially women. The problem of women in this Nigeria today is food. Let us empower them instead of using this money to do meeting. I'm not saying you shouldn't steal money, but let us cut it into two so that we give some women too. That is what Mr. President wants. Mr. President is so passionate about women. And I'm going to do it again if you don't listen to me. If she don't get any policy, Abi, Uju kini policy here. At least you have any policy. Uju. All this, if you know how much money they give to ministry, she's saying that to the audience. If you know how much money they give to all these ministries, but they always organize seminar. I told them, empowerment, do empowerment. Share the money so we can look good. Economic policy. Uju saw the rest, right? What exactly is your policy? Uju?
And the woman is not doing anything. If a woman is empowered, she won't even have time to start exchanging words with the husband. And it takes two to tango. If two people, if one person keeps quiet and one is talking, at the end of the day, nothing drastic will come out of it. So if you check around, you will find out that the major problem that we have across GBV and other things is based on poverty. Even this insecurity you're talking about. Many percentage of people that are involved in so many things are being convinced because they can't even afford 1,000 naira to take care of their children. From here, I'm going to National Hospital. And when you get there, you see so many Nigerians that are being kept there over 7,000 naira. And they've been there sleeping on the balcony corridors of the hospital. I am going there today, which I invited some of my brothers that came all the way from Port Harcourt to join me so that they can help to pay off their bills and release them to go home. Then some of the children there will be able to pay some money for them to continue their treatment. You will see it on the television. The poverty level is a pathetic thing. That anybody that tries to be selfish, all Nigerians should face that person. If I'm fighting you, I will call Nigerians to back me up. And even the royal fathers, I will call them because I've partnered with the royal fathers. They will back me and we will fight that person for Nigeria to be okay. We need to move ahead. So please, my people, the major reason we're having insecurity is mainly poverty. It is mainly poverty. And when there's insecurity, there can never be peace. So let us focus our money right. Let us appropriate our money right, so that we start solving our problems than lying to ourselves. We talk too much, we program too much, we advocate too much. I heard something, they said they went to advocate to husbands to allow their wives to work. 200 million was spent. To advocate to the husbands to allow their wives to work. No money was given to the wives. No job was provided for the wife. But you spent 200 million to go and talk to the husbands to allow the wives to work. Because my people listen and understand. So that when they're telling you how mad this woman is, you understand what I have seen that is making me mad. That husband you're talking to, have you given the wife a job and he said she will not do it? Like I keep saying, forgive me. Thank you, everyone.
The great youth of Nigeria.
Great.
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 Greatest, yo.
When I born you never see this kind of abuse before. Tinubu, I must abuse you. Tinubu, number 1, Ogun Okiyopa. Tinubu number 2, Ogun Okiyoma. Tinubu number 3, Ogun Okiyo your children. Tinubu number 4, Ogun go bury all your family. Tinubu is a god to you. A god to you. Tinubu is a god to you. Tinubu
is a goat to you. A goat to you. Tinubu is a goat to you. Ewausa. Uju Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen, the policy of the Minister for Women Affairs, Nigeria at the last dent. And I don't know what I'm going to call this. This time last year, we were just recovering from the shock that Tinubu attempted to go and attack Niger Republic because of France being kicked out of the country. Then screamed and all of that, but it didn't happen. Got botched. But yesterday, Musa, the supposed Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff, was in Niger Republic and he was welcomed. Even had a guard of honor for him. They were there to talk about security collaboration. I have no idea why it's there, but yeah. So it's because of the increasing influx of the Fulani terrorists and other terrorists in the Sahel crossing over to Nigeria. If I say Nigeria Republic, just tell them, say, if you go Nigeria, they go Nigeria, no stop. If you stop here in a fight. So Nigeria has come back there to say, hey, come on. I don't understand everything he said, but I saw him then. I'm like, okay, big brother. Now don't go back with your tail, with your tail between your legs and say, come. Forget about all those ranks last year. We're still brothers, you say.
Les honneurs vous ont rendu part un détachement composé de la musique principale des forces armées nigériennes, de section d'honneur du bataillon parachutiste, aux autres du lieutenant Yager Babakar, chef de peloton, 3e compagnie parachutiste, et de voir mon général.
Mun zo don mu haɗa kai, mun tabbatar mu sojoji ba 'yan siyasa ba ne.
aikin da muke yi na tsaro ne, maganganun da muka zo muka yi yau inda za mu haɗa kai mu ƙara tsaron ƙasashenmu guda biyu. Mun san cewa Nigeria da Niger 'yan uwa ne, tun ba yau ba muna aiki tare, muna hulɗa tare, muna training tare. To shine muka ga cewa ya kamata an dan daɗe ba mu samu zo mu yi magana tare ba, mun tabbatar cewa wannan magana da muka yi zai sa mu ci gaba da aiki tare. A gaskiya magana ta wuce yau yadda muka zauna tun da safe, in ka tuna mun zo tun da safe muka zauna, maganganun da muka yi mun duba duk abubuwan da suka faru tun daga da har yau, tun daga shekaran da ya wuce zuwa yau. Muka ga kuma ya kamata mu ci gaba da hulɗa yadda muke yi da kafin wannan matsalar ta shigo tsakani da mutane suka zo aka ɗauki mutane suna so su kawo mana sabani tsakaninmu. To mun ga cewa rashin magana yana sa abun na yaduwa, shi yasa muka ce yau ya kamata mu zo mu zauna so da mu gane mu juna cewa tsakaninmu babu faɗa tsakaninmu. Akwai mutanen da muka san cewa suna so su kawo mana tashin hankali tsakaninmu, su a ganin su in akwai tashin hankali abin da suke so kenan. To mu kuma mun san mu ɗaya ne, ba za mu bar su wannan abin ya faru ba. Muna son mu ci gaba da aiki yadda kasashen mu biyu za su samu zaman lafiya.
Matsalar tsaro na daga cikin abubuwan da ke cin waɗannan kasashen ko a ƙwarya.
Haka.
A lokacin wannan ziyara ta ko akwai wani shiri da kuke neman yi na haɗin gwiwa domin tunkarar matsalar tsaro da tabbatar wa al'umma na Nijar da Najeriya cewa a yau da Najeriya da Nijar sun haɗe wuri ɗaya domin